So Steve, 0-0 this afternoon against Sutton, first 0-0 of the season. What's your assessment of the game?
It was a frustrating afternoon really, with the ball for us. I think obviously we dug in, and it's always nice to keep a clean sheet against a team who play a little bit more unique than any other team in the league. You know, it's been a while since I've seen a team stick a centre half up top and just constantly go for second ball. So you know, they're constantly on the back foot. When they had the ball, they were going forward at the first option. But we did have chances to break them down, and we just weren't good enough with the ball today. We weren't clinical enough. We didn't create enough, and that, you know, ultimately, if you don't work the keeper, you don't win a game.
Do you feel it's a good point against a playoff rival, or 2 points lost?
Well, Sutton have been in and around the playoffs every season that I've been around this league. You know, they play a certain way, and it's effective, and that's the reason why they've always been in and around the playoffs. But it's always good to not get beat off teams like that. But you know, today, looking at the run of games we've got coming up, I think we should have been good enough to win today, and we should have created more. Some of the lads, that, you know, some of the things that you see in training, I'd like to just see it replicated a bit more in the game, because this is where it matters. So you know, when you see lads pulling balls down, very confident on the ball and playing quick, slick football, that's where we need to transfer that onto the pitch, and that just didn't happen enough today. I'm not terribly disappointed with the performance, but as I say, that was a game I thought we should have won.
As you say, Sutton always a difficult team to play against in more ways than one. Was it how you thought the game would go today? Yeah,
there was no surprises. I think the only surprise was their personnel. You know, they had sort of 3 strikers on the bench and played the centre half up top. So you know, they must have fancied the chances of creating problems against us by doing that. But I don't think Ainsley had many saves to make. But then again, their keeper didn't have as many saves to make as he should have had. So all in all, you have to say the draw was the right result.
Was it a case of a first half performance and a maybe not so good second half, or do you feel over 90 minutes weren't good enough?
I thought the second half, when I knew, you know, Sutton, I think were a fitter side than them, and I thought gaps would open, but we weren't good enough today to exploit that. So I was more disappointed in the second half, because first half, both teams full of energy. I just thought we'd have the edge with fitness and sharpness second half, but we didn't make the most of it. So in that respect, probably more disappointed with the secnot half.
And with the clean sheet to end a run of defeats, is that the main positive you're taking away from the day?
It is. I don't think, you know, not many teams will keep clean sheets against Sutton the way they play. Certainly, you know, if you get set pieces, the big danger, and that was again the only danger really from set pieces. And you know, any kind of free kick, they load the box. You know, even offsides, they're sending the 2 centre halves up for offsides. So trying to limit the amount of free kicks you give against them. But yeah, I mean, big positives the clean sheet. But as I say, I do feel that's 2 points dropped today.
It's a third home clean sheet in a row. You were saying maybe a month ago that your home form's struggling. Now it's seemed to turn on its head.
Yeah, I mean, we've had games like that where we haven't been brilliant. You know, Eastleigh and Braintree sort of spring to mind, and we've lost them. So the main thing is that we didn't lose that. You know, that might end up being an important point. It doesn't let Sutton get away from us. If the game's go in our favour, you know, we're probably still a couple of points ahead of the teams behind us. But as I say, we need to get back to winning ways next week.